Alright, so we got some dancers here tonight. This goes out to all you dancers. And if there's any rude boys left in this city, then this goes out to you.
Well, we started this tour in Shanghai, and for the World Expo, and then we went and we toured Australia. We toured India. Then we went to the UK. We started this in the States. Then we did the East Coast of the States, and then we went up Montreal and came across Canada, and now we're heading back. We'll finish this tour in LA on December 9th. Yeah, Shanghai, people don't really go to well, it could have been also that we were playing at the expo. But yeah, I mean, the Chinese were a little more subdued than Australians are. That might have been, I don't know, Australians are just like to party, I think. Yeah, and then, I mean, yeah, India was a little different, I mean, because their whole music, majority of their music comes from movies, so there isn't really many bands out there. But so we were coming, and we actually did play a Bollywood festival.
So lines of rocked and rolls, a monster's midnight souls. The world only stealing, oh, the world only stealing. Yeah, you're stealing for feeling.
I think that our sound has sort of changed compared to the last couple. Although some people are saying it sounds more like our first record I've heard, from Root to Root Fire. It definitely is darker, and it was like we, you know, definitely wanted it to be a bit more somber, I think, than the last. There were songs that we cut that didn't really fit with that, so it's a shorter record. It's 10 songs, and yeah, I think it's like it definitely is a more mature sound, I think.
It was great. King is a I don't know. He became a really fast friend and mentor for us, I think. Just meeting him, he has a really positive, warm, welcoming, but knowledgeable presence. It's kind of hard to, visualize that, I guess. It sounds like a lot, but he really does. When he walks into the room, you kind of get this sense that you want to talk to him and that he's going to tell you something that is kind of important or can help you out. And in the studio, it was exactly like that. It was, every day we'd go in there and he'd have something interesting to show us or to say, or a different way of looking at a song, or a different musician that he's introduced us to that's going to help us, get the best product or get the best quality out of the music. And yeah, being in Philadelphia, where he lives and where he's called home since for forever, was really good for us as well, because it took us out of our element and put us into his element, which is something that is well rehearsed, and he's known for years and has produced a lot of great material from those studios and that environment. So it was really exciting for us to come down and experience some of that, and I think that it really resulted in a great record.
On every level, things have changed since 2000, when we started. Since 2000, people were selling records. Or in 2000, people were selling records. And every year subsequently since 2000, the industry has been in a complete downward spiral. Not in a creative way. I think some really, really interesting music has come out of it as a result, and some bands that wouldn't necessarily be around in 2000 have come out on top. But I think it means that you need a lot of integrity, and you need a lot more connection to your fan base, and you need to be a real band. We started Pirates Blend as sort of a community-based thing. It's with our manager, and it's basically just me, Eon, and our manager just being friends and wanting to help So we knew we had our Bedouin records back, so we had everything at once, sort of like we could go anywhere with them, and we thought, well, why give these away? We should hold on to them because they're ours, you know, and then also be able to have a bit more control of being, if one of us does a project, like if I did a solo record earlier this year, we can put it out with Pirates Blend and put out a Bedouin record, and we just put out Michael Ralt's record, who's playing with us tonight. So it is about helping other people that we think are good as well, and building a community, and giving it an outlet, because culture needs an outlet. You know, it's like if it's going to organically grow, it needs people, like humans, in like present, you know, together and creating. And